Hey, good morning, everybody. We are working on stopping and fixing. So that means when we come across something, an improvement or a fix that needs to be done, we're actually just gonna stop and do it. So today I am working on some projects in the bolt pack area. Let me show you. These are the bearings that we use for our tire carrier bumpers. And what happens is they come in and they're sealed like this. And we need this race right here so that we can actually hammer it into our carrier hubs. So the customer just has to install the tapered bearing and everything can work. However, we have to separate this and we don't have a process for that. I went back into Monty's area where he actually installs these into the hubs, and I found he had a bin of them. It was a different bin, but I'm working on a 2-bin system. So I moved all of his inventory into this bin. I created a second bin, which will sit here in the shipping department. And then as we separate these things, we'll put them back on here. The next thing we're trying to work on is less touches. So right now what will happen is these bearings will come in like this. We'll slit this bag open. We'll remove the bearing from it. We will separate the race from it. Then we'll put it back in the bag. And then we'll put it back in the box. And then send this back to the warehouse. So I've created an SOP in Gemba Docs. And what we're doing now is we're gonna get this in like this. We're gonna have instructions to open this up, cut this bag open with a slit, pull this out, separate the race, put the bearing back in the bag, and then put this into inventory. Take this box, throw it away. This will also help me with my storage issue because I'm using this bin right here. And by the time you get 15 of these, so what do we have here? 8. So I need double that. It's like this tall. And then when you have it in the front, it's overflowing the front, and then it's in an angle like this, so stuff's wanting to fall out of the bin. So instead of doing that, we'll just have these bags and these races, and they'll stack nice in the box like that. Now let me show you the labeling. So right here it says bin to CNC, so that's where this bin is gonna go. This is not an inventoried part, so I wrote non-inventoried bearing races. On the back here, I added bearing races, and then I also added a chrome trail. So you need more, located in bolt pack area 070 rack, which is going to be that rack. Let's go one step further. Here I labeled the bin, stop, check SOP before restock. Here's a link to the Gemba Docs. That way it all gets put away correctly. Now I'm back in the CNC area. Favorite CNC guy is not here right now, but anyways, you can see here, I added the bin. You can see the crumb trails, all the races right at the point where they're needed. And Monty can get more from packaging when he needs them. Stop and fix. It has to become part of your culture. When things like this pop up, we often will just put them on a list of things that we're going to do, or we'll suggest it to somebody else that they could do it. Instead, let's just stop, make the change, make the improvement, put out the fire, and move on. Anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your week.